Hello, hello. This isn't gonna become a thing. I got excited late last night because at 41 years old, doing what I do in life, well, my son played Fortnite and asked me to come and get my butt kicked. I rather messed around with data. So um, I was working on something and I wanted to do some analysis on Google reviews. Now, there's sentiment analysis when it comes to social media, or threads like forums like Reddit, Google reviews, all that. There's a lot of tools that do that. Basically, what happens is they've been doing it for a long time. They're pretty good at it. I remember like 2012, 13, when that tech really started coming out regarding that, relating to social media strategy mostly. It was a lot of like basically what would happen, or there was one of two models. The first was it was completely automated through systems and algorithms. It would suck in all the reviews and comments, and then based on contextual keywords, make it its best guess as to whether or not the sentiment was positive or negative. The other model that I did come across often back then was actual farms like overseas. Like they'd have people reviewing them, similar to the way that Facebook operates when you report somebody or something. So that is kind of where that sat. And sentiment's gotten analysis has gotten a lot better. Businesses and marketing professionals and whoever's doing the data mining or whatever looking for it, the tools that are out there are pretty substantial. But I wanted to kind of approach it a bit differently, see what I could come up with ChatGPT, and figure out some data. So I jumped onto Google. I used a tool called Instant Data Scraper. It's a little techy. It's not super easy to use, but essentially you can crawl and scrape data from any web page within the Chrome browser. So I did that for a local grocery store. I just wanted to see what was going on. I basically have some data to do an analysis on. So then I'm going to pull that into ChatGPT. Remember that, or keep in mind that I do speak very politely to AI. You don't have to if you don't want to, but at the end of the world, or when the end of the world comes and AI takes over Terminator style, I'm hoping that maybe being polite left me in their good books. So you laugh all you need to or want to. The first thing I'm going to do is, can you please analyze a CSV file for me? It's going to say, yes, of course I can. Why don't you upload it? I need to move some stuff around here because I can't see. There we go. I'm going to upload a CSV file. We'll go Google 2. I'm going to hit upload. So I'm just telling it that, I'd like it to do an analysis for me of a CSV file. So I pulled 155 reviews. You could obviously do a lot more. I just didn't scroll for that long. Okay. So it does a big output. You can read through this if you want, but I'm going to say, can you please identify which column represents the actual customer reviews? There we go. It's going to do it. This column is indeed what appears to be the customer reviews. All right. Now, can you please contextually summarize all of the reviews left by customers? So now it's going to go through. It's going to do its best to determine, what people are saying. Obviously, this would take a lot longer if I'd pulled more data. And ChatGPT and other AI tools do have limits and restrictions, but I probably could have done a lot more. So you can see now what it's doing. So topic 1, store and services. Let's let it do it. There we go. So what does it say here? Reviews often mention the store itself, highlighting specific services such as the bakery and Starbucks. Customers appreciate the overall customer service, the convenience of the location, and the family-friendly atmosphere. Many reviews focus on the staff, describing them as friendly and providing great service. There are mentions of specific products like chicken, and the overall pricing is a common topic. Cleanliness and product quality, store experience, staff, and location. Then I could ask it a question. Can you identify any reviews that were concerned with price? Grocery prices are a big thing right now. There we go. It's going to pull those directly out. If I was doing an HR thing, and I was an HR representative for the organization. Can you identify if any specific negative comments were made about the store manager? I don't know the store location or the store manager. I'm sure they are a great person. Yeah, so you can see here that it's identified one. No, nothing really super negative. So you can see if you had a lot of data here, you could pull a lot of stuff. It does get fascinating when you contextually start asking it questions. We could do something like, could you pull any of the reviews that mention produce between the dates of August 2023 and August 2024? It's going to do an analysis. There are no reviews mentioning produce. You probably have to do like contextually help it understand what produce is. Let's just see how do any of the reviews say the word not of? Well, it pulled them anyways. So yeah, it can pull all the love. So if I was doing a Valentine's campaign for Safeway, and I wanted to create some social customer review anonymous images or something to run as an ad there, I could pull all those with love on them. But yeah, so I thought this was super interesting. It takes a sentiment analysis like one step further. I'm planning on using it for a massive project I'm right in the midst of. I didn't want to use any of that real data, but thought I'd share because I'm a geek. I love data. And this is just another way that AI is doing things. It's not just black and white. Write this for me, do this for me. There's utilitarian purpose to being able to create stuff like this, which is awesome. Enjoy.